Bonnie. I'm here today and I'm very excited to have Camille Grammer, star of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and we're going to talk about the latest developments with Camille and with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, how are your children doing and how have the custody issues all been settled now?
Yeah, the custody issues have been settled for about a year now, which is great. So we have 50-50.
Because that was very difficult, wasn't it?
Oh, it was very difficult because I was still going through evaluations and all of that while the show was airing, the show was being filmed. And it was hard for me because I didn't want to air any of that. And I couldn't, legally you don't want to do that. But,
like air any the troubles between you.
You can't, coming in and airing evaluations, I couldn't really do that legally. It wouldn't be a good thing.
From the psychologists and
all that, because they come to your house and they analyze your kids, your home life, and then they give the reports back to the judge, and the judge makes the final decision. And what I've heard is no judge wants to make a decision who should have children. It's quite a process.
Yeah,
it's quite
really
a process.
hard.
Yes.
But you've ended with 50-50 custody.
Yes,
and
which I offered from the get-go. I always thought it's important to have.
That's right. He tried to get full custody at one point.
He tried. It was him. It wasn't me. People made that mistake that it was me asking for full custody. No, I offered him 50-50 from the get-go, and yes, he tried for full custody for about a year, and I'm glad that that's over with and that's resolved. So
I bet. And is it going well? Are the kids seeing him?
Yes, the kids are seeing him. They get him for a week, and they get me for a week. So it's perfect.
So tell us now. You're having a great relationship. You're very happy.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you're making your long distance relationship work with Dimitri.
Well, it's great because Dimitri has a son that lives in Texas, and he cares for his son and loves him very much. And I have my two kids. So what's perfect is he has his possession, and then his week off, he comes and visits me. So it's great. And my kids are with my husband, so we have our private time. And then, so it's actually quite a perfect situation right now. And I'm not ready to get married. I'm enjoying his company. I care about him very much.
Are you completely divorced now?
No, not. I'm waiting for the settlement to be done, so hopefully very soon. But this should have been done a year ago, but very soon. So, but I didn't see that coming. I never thought he would ever leave.
You could see that on the show that you didn't see it coming, and you said he was a good husband. You could. It was very. He was very
doting.
Honest.
He was so doting. Like one thing I loved, he was very charming. He was an extremely doting husband.
Until he left for New York.
And then things changed. Yeah, slowly, like week by week, month by week, just grew more distant. Like he would call me several times during the day, check on me, tell me how much he loved me. He missed the kids, put the kids on the phone, and then just. As time went on. He met her way before I even got asked to even do the show. So he met her in December. They asked me to do the show in February. So he met her on a flight out to, London. And then when Housewives came, he said, you have to do this. You can't let this go, this opportunity go. And I thought, oh my God, Kelsey, you're such a private person. Why would you want me to be on a show that reveals so much? And he just thought it would be a really, really good, opportunity. Obviously, he had a different agenda.
Obviously. Isn't that amazing? It was so calculated.
So calculated.
So all the time that he was playing the doting husband.
Doing this for me because he was so selfless.
Right.
He was so giving.
But he really met her. For the gift. And so...
He met her in December, and actually, from what I've heard, and this is nothing that I'm, she and him both spoke about this, on different talk shows, that she met him on the flight and she went to his hotel. So I don't even think phone numbers were exchanged. She found out what hotel he was at, and she went to the hotel and rang up and said, let's meet for tea. So.
I see. And so it could have been going on for months.
Obviously.
Well, he was still being a doting husband.
Yes.
And when did the final break happen?
I filed for divorce, I think, July 1st.
But when did he give you the phone call? Remember
June.
In June.
It was the end of May, early June, because it was the Tonys. It was 3 days before the Tonys.
Right.
And then he wanted me to fly out, so I flew out to walk the red carpet with him.
And that's when you guys kind of had a heart-to-heart, and you thought that it
I thought I could make things work
that's
out.
Right.
I mean, I have to say, to be humble, I begged to have, I begged for it to work, and I said, let's just go to therapy. I go, take your time. I'll move to New York. I'll move out. We had a house in the Hamptons. I'll stay in the Hamptons. You stay in town. We'll meet once a week for therapy. And then at the end of the summer, you decide after we've gone through the whole process of therapy, if this is what you really want or not. I just wanted to make make the effort to really try, because we had 2 young kids. You know, we've been together for so many years. Like, I really, really wanted to make it work. And he called me up the next day and just basically said, after I had that talk with him, and said, no, I'm complete in my resolve, and I feel no remorse for what I'm doing. And that's when he said that, I went, okay, I have no choice but to file.
And thank you so much for coming by,
You're welcome.
by our offices and talking, and look forward to seeing you again. And
Thank you.
so, like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Life, and bye.